women very special species. I can't overemphasize it. It's also nada. Like, that's how important we are. Yes. Not to say, because some people come and drag us now that we say men are not important. Everybody is important, but this month of March is strictly for the women. So it's the International Women's Day. And yes, I think it's ongoing. In what country now?
UK.
In the
New York.
In New York. Yes. So the celebration will be all through the month of March. And yes, to celebrate that, we will be celebrating an exceptional woman who we are privileged to have in the studio with us today. Her name is Kemisola Bolarinwa. Hello, Kemisola.
Hi.
She's all smiley. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, Kemisola is the founder and CEO of the Netwear Technologies and the president of Women in ICT.
Wow.
Yes. That's a huge portfolio. Seeing that before the tech space was for the men, technology was strictly for that gender, but now we see women infiltrating. Let's hear about you. How did this come about? What do you think inspired women getting into this field?
Since it was filled with men before.
Okay. I think I will use myself as a case study. Well, I never see technology or ICT as a gender based field. Probably maybe where I am, because I attended a girls' school. So girls everywhere. We are in science class. So I didn't see it that way though. And the whole passion, it started from my secondary school. When I was in secondary school, and I just chose interest in STEM courses. That is STEM, is an acronym of science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So I just love those courses, and that was how it started. That was how the passion started. And afterwards, when I get to SS class, that's SS1, I chose that part. I went to science class, and that was how it all started. So I didn't see it as, this is for men. No.
Being. So that was what was it for you?
Yeah, for me. But generally, let's just make it collective now. I think why some women or some lady doesn't really look into the aspect is because of the courses. Some, because I've tried to get what exactly it is chasing you people from science class. Because let's go to the roots now, not to the top. And the problem is everybody complaining about mathematics.
See, I promise you, I'm a living testimony. I tell people all the time, if you want to see me in my dumbest state, just give me maths. It would be like I don't know anything else. And I did this thing up until SS3. And when it was time to write WAEC, I said, you know what? Even if I don't read this art, I will pass it. Let me just go there.
So can you see that's a problem?
Let me just go
That's
there.
the main problem, and I would say that our teachers, they're not really helping. Most of those math teachers, sorry to say, they're kind of mean. In class, telling you can't know it. They will tell you, no, you cannot know it. Yes. They're not encouraging. They're not encouraging. So girls now felt, it's not an area. If you're able to scale through from GS1 to GS3, math, that's bye-bye for you. So SS, no, you go to where you want to. So that has been the problem most girls, let me say girl child, have been facing in that area. And I think with the help of teachers, parents, and there's something called gender stereotype. Some girls felt, this is a personal thing now to them. That I'm a girl, I can know it. They felt it's only boys that are they're very good in mathematics or in science. They know math. Yeah.
I think so.
We have that mindset. Some have that mindset. So that's a two thing to me. I've carried out the survey, the research on this thing, and those are the two things I can really, add on to. That is chasing girls away. That's from STEM.
When you go for speech and prize giving day, and a girl is the best student in math, the celebration is usually different. Like, there's a way we have made it, like you said, there's this a stereotype. So they'll be like, the best student in math this year is a girl, and I'm like,
why?
There's this emphasis.
There's emphasis.
When it's a girl that does certain things that the society has themed as a boy area.
Yeah.
So the girl has a mindset that for me to get to that point of coming out of the mindset, I have to do some extra. But the truth is, it's the same work that the boy would put that the girl would put to
same
first,
effort, yeah.
You know, in that, except if she's not being encouraged. So it becomes an extra effort for her because in her mind, I am not supposed to be there. You know, so it creates that in the child.
And that's a problem. But yes, thankfully we are growing out of these things. You see women doing things about, and yes, that's why we are celebrating Kemisola today. Yes, the theme for this year's International Women's Day is the innovation and technology for gender equality. And to that effect, she has come up with a new development or technology that has to do with let her tell us about it.
So you have an innovation.
Okay. I think that will make me do a proper introduction of myself. Exactly. I would say I'm a woman in technology. When I say tech, I mean deep tech now. I'm a robotics engineer and a better system engineer. And I could say that I have no exceptional tech skills. So I'm so much in technology. So that skill set is what I'm using in my field of work, in what I'm doing. I'm focused on wearables. There's a new technology we call wearables, wearable technology. That is a field I'm using my skill set right now. And it's something that's kind of new in Africa. It's still new in Nigeria. It's new. So the breakdown of the wearables is this, because people might be thinking, what is wearables? Wearable is just like you embedding electronics, programmable electronics, or something you can put on your body to solve some particular challenges. And you can also use it to enhance your fashion, you know, to beautify whatever you're wearing. So that is what I'm doing, and that's where I'm using my skill set. So, and that has brought about so many solutions. To me, I use challenges around me as a case study, and I come up with a solution, a wearable solution for such challenge. And that brought about my new invention. I just invented a bra that could detect the earliest stage of breast cancer. And the whole inspiration came when I lost my aunt to breast cancer in 2017. You know, I had that experience then, and, you know, before she died. And one thing is this, you know, we're Africans, but we see some differences in our body. We felt, it's spiritual attack. Our village people attack. They've come again. Also, my sister felt the village people attack, and so they've come. So for stage 1 until she felt still the village people that is there looking, for miracle, looking for anointing oil before she knew that no, this is beyond what she felt, and before she went for proper diagnosis, and it was at stage 3 then. So before she lost the battle, I do visit her at New Teaching Hospital Ibadan. So I saw, that actually gave me the concern, and that put me on my toes to come up with a solution. I saw women, girls, not just women now, this thing have to do with, it doesn't have anything to do with age right now. I saw girls too, grinding in pace of breast cancer. It's something that actually gave me an heat, because then whenever I even closed my eyes, I was having that imagination. Yeah, so that gave me that like an assignment, put on myself, like this is an assignment you need to carry out as a matter of urgency. So I spoke with some oncologists treating them at the ward, and we have so many conversations of, okay, what can we do? This is something that is a threat. So I went into research, like this is a global threat. It's a global threat on women. What can we do? And I gathered all my information from my research and the discussion I had with some medical practitioner. And what I could really add into is that if you're able to detect at earlier stage, then you have the chances of getting cured. So if you're able to know at that stage of 1, 0, yes, then you can get yourself cured, compared to when you notice at stage 3, oh my God, it's gone already. So that was how I went into research and development, and I felt, okay, there's something we need to use technology to do. To aid this breast self-examination. No, we don't visit hospital. We talk about that. Yeah. We don't really have time to do checkup.
Always looking good.
So far, I'm still working. I'm hard at, and I'm okay. So women find it difficult to do that breast self-examination. There's something we call breast self-examination, where they say women should stand in front of the mirror and examine themselves. But we don't do that. I'm guilty of it. So I said, let me come up with a solution, a tech solution. That me as a woman, when I put this thing on, I can know my status right there in my home, without me looking for one laboratory, one mammogram. That mammogram can be so painful, and it's not easily accessible, and it's very expensive.
Very expensive.
So, and that's the whole idea. Then the idea of this innovation came, the invention came, okay, about how I can use ultrasound. I see that ultrasound is another technology I can use to determine, to check or to diagnose breast cancer instead of mammogram, because of the risks with mammogram. Though the radiation is minimal, but at the same time harmful to body cells. So I use ultrasound now. So I would say, I just say this for a common man, way for them to really pick up the whole thing is I put the old ultrasound machine now, and we are all familiar with that ultrasound machine. Yeah, the ultrasound machine is what I put as big as it is in the bra. Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's it.
So this bra, is it normal fit, the normal bra that people use? Something you can wear day to day?
No. It's a device. It's a device.
For a certain period of time.
Yeah, not certain period of time. Like now, I want to check my status. I'll put the bra on. Wait for about 20 to 30 minutes. I have my mobile application because it's an IoT device. You have your mobile application launch on your phone. Then you activate it with the bra. Then on your mobile app, you click on your on scan. Then scan the bra. You see the image on your phone as a scanning your breast. Then you scan it. Then you have your result. So where we now add more advanced technologies. This normal ultrasound where you get the picture of the scan. You have to take it to a doctor to interpret. But now you don't need a doctor to interpret your result for you. We've used another technology that will predict the result. I will tell you what exactly is there, if it's normal or benign. So you know what to do. If you have normal, then I'm good. And if it's benign, then you go to the hospital. I keep saying it. We are not taking the job of the doctors or medical practitioner. No. We are only aiding what they're doing. We are aiding what they're doing. We are not taking their job. When you say that this thing is telling you that this is benign, there's an abnormality, please run to the hospital. Even though it's normal, you try yourself today, next month you're getting normal. It doesn't cost you anything to go to the hospital as well. We are not taking the job of those medical practitioners, no, the physicians. We are just aiding what you're doing for easy, diagnosis, for easy check. That's what we're doing, and that's how the device works.
So when you get to, have that bra, is it in different sizes? If I am in a house that we have 5 girls, for example, and we want to get one for the family, is it something I can get one for the family, or everybody has to get their own size?
Well, it's going to come in size because we are yet to get to the production stage. What we have right now is working prototypes.
Awesome.
Yeah. So when we are ready for the production, it's going to come in sizes. No, we have size women here, so it's going to come. Yes, it's coming. It comes to come in sizes. Then for that question, for the fact that even maybe the family of 5, for example, that have same size and breast size, no, you can use one. You have to get, because the device saves record. So it has to save your record. So that device, yes, on your mobile app and the device, it have your history. So that is what we are lacking in Nigeria. We hardly have medical history records. So we are trying to solve that as well. So you have your medical history, on your app. So we felt that you own one to yourself is the best way to have your own personal medical records. Yeah. Then aside the bra checking your status, your breast status, you can. It's also, we had that some health technology that could help you to monitor your BP, which is very, very important. Blood pressure, measure your heart rate, and also your body temperature. So those are the 4 things the bra will be doing when you have one. So all this history, records is what the bra, the device will be saving for you. So you have an history of your health.
So how accurate has been your prototype so far? Have you tried it on people? For how long has this been going on?
Well, the first prototype we did a clinical trial. I call that a mini clinical trial, just to validate the proof of concept. What we've done so far, we tried it out with 15 women, and we have I would say we have 75% accuracy. So some are void, because we know we utilize artificial intelligence in the development as well. So we the results we use to train our AI results we got on the internet. We don't even know who owns the result. Maybe they are white people results. So we have some bias in the prediction. So those are the issues we face. But right now, after we complete the third phase, the third prototype, we are going for a proper clinical trial with a international an international CRO, a well-known CRO, that's clinical trial organization, to help us carry that out so we can get the certifications and approval as well.
Right. So in the process of making this, what were the challenges you faced?
As a woman in tech, because we know, yes, you know, yes, you know, some people, when you take things like this to some people, especially maybe when it's a person of the opposite gender, and they now be like, you're not serious. There are other technologies that you can come up with, and you're coming up with this, a bra, who, you know, they might just carpet it. So what were the challenges you faced as regards?
Wow. You've said it all like you were there. I remember vividly when I had that idea, and I told you the whole thing started 2017, so I implemented it 2019. I came up with my research and what to do. I was not looking for funding. How will I carry this thing out? This is hardware, and hardware can be capital intensive. So I said, okay, I'll talk to people, take my proposal to them, with some agencies, some government, a ministry, to them to like, okay, this is my idea. How can you help? And in fact, mostly the private people, they turned me down. Yeah.
What was the reason?
That's just stereotyping stuff. That's gender stereotype. Because they felt, how could you achieve this? They didn't see, the way they react to me, they read the approach speaks a lot, that they didn't believe in me. They don't believe I can do it. They don't. Yeah. So when I could pick that, I picked that reaction. I said, okay, no problem. I think enough of going from one place to another, because I've written so many proposals, presentation, I've went for presentation, enough. So with the little I have, let me start something. I have an aim for this thing. I keep saying it. Not just to make money. I felt of making the money, like, okay, that was when it was launched on BBC, and people are reaching out. Oh, you want to, if I say, okay, this thing is money. From onset, I never felt of money. No. Just to solve the problem. So I said, let me start myself. So I started with the little resources I have. I started getting those stuff to put the stuff together, bring my team together, which was so hard. You had to see someone, to get someone that will believe in what you want to do. So I really, really, appreciate those guys. Really appreciate, because they could believe me that, okay, I think this will work. Let's work with her. So that was how we started the whole process. So the challenge, you said, that's one of the challenge. Another one is this resources thing. The resources, it's not something we get on the chair here in Nigeria. Mostly we have to order from the Western world, or you order from China. So that issue of getting it before it gets to Nigeria, so at times it takes one more. So it slows down the whole process. Then another one is this issue of exchange. Exchange, buying dollar for 7 something. Hey, that's another wahala. Yes. That's another challenge.
I can't imagine.
It's not easy, sincerely speaking.
Wow.
It's not really easy, because I keep saying, okay, fine. When people said, okay, how much have you spent so far on one product, and how much do you think you will sell? I said, I don't know, and that's just a fact. I don't know. Because today I might buy for 5 I remember that when we started buying, I think it was 5 something. Now we're buying 760. I don't even know. It's not, it's just fluctuating. I don't know.
Most of the times, right? I stand to be corrected though. You find people that are very innovative with things like this, and then the next thing they leave the country.
Yeah.
Right? Have you had the offers, and why are you still in Nigeria?
Oh my God!
Because it's true. These things frustrate the entire process. And you go out there, it will be accepted more often, like easily.
All these issues that you've raised, maybe you won't go through a quarter of it to get this innovation.
The process over there is so easy.
Yeah. When the first prototype was launched February last year, it's generated so many reactions from all over the world. It was on BBC, and it's people reaching out on media and social media, and they want to know about what I'm doing. Giving credit, some that are into that field, trying to also chip in more idea to increase the efficiency. So it was a wonderful experience for me, which I didn't take for granted, no, at all. So people, call in, they want to invest, find some to invest some. We want to buy the whole invention. I got about 3 offers to sell the invention completely. Yes, to sell the invention completely, and I said no, because I said to myself, fine, we want to be having this local content. We want Nigeria to like start like China. See where Chinese is. See where they are right now. They started this in themselves using their own products, which Africa, Nigerians, we are not even encouraging that. I have a discussion with Bumi this morning when I came in, like about this local content. They don't believe in us. We have Nigerians, I will tell you this for free, Nigerians that are doing amazing solutions. Amazing. When I say amazing, I've met some and I was wowed with what they're doing. I was wowed. Even for this election that we just had, we don't even need all this. We have some Tegro that we just sit. We have perfection.
We said that here on the show several
We don't
times.
need to be going analog, getting papers here and there. Papers for what?
Papers for what?
We don't need that.
When your thumbprints are very valid.
Oh my God, we don't need all those things. We have these resources right